In this episode, we're going to talk about farming. In our last episode, we went through plant locations, herb locations, and how to get various plants and herbs. Even from vendors, you can buy things like your cotton seeds to grow cotton. So in this session, we're going to be talking about seeds, and we're going to be talking about farming. I keep my seeds separate from the rest of my goods. Cotton seeds, which I purchased from a vendor, and all of these other seeds and saplings and so on I got from just harvesting. So I'm not going to say it's a lot, but been using as much as I can for farming. Now let's talk seeds. So as you're harvesting your flowers and doing that collection, you're going to be collecting seeds. I try to keep them separate from my other plants and flowers, but I want to collect enough to get started with farming, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. So you'll gather seeds during your normal harvesting when you're out there, but you can also get them from vendors. So let's go to the various vendors, whether it's to the southwest or the southeast. I believe these sell the same things. Let's head that direction and check out what they have to sell as far as plants and herbs. All right, so we're in the southwest and we want to go over to this vendor here. So if you're in Wolf Farm, have at it. You can certainly jump down from here and almost land on the base, but if you got bad form, you just simply fly to it and you're all ready to go. So, and I wish I would have just flown there, but it is what it is. And, we've landed there. So we're looking for herb and potion. So when we get to them, they sell the blood rose, the snowflower, and the fire blossom. Now I have enough. I'm not going to be buying any of those here, but let's check out some of the other vendors and what they may be able to sell as far as seeds go. So the next one we're going to go up to is in the Dunley Farms Market, and here you need human form. So let's go ahead and we're going to just go to a waygate that's close and check that out. All right, so we've landed at the Dunley Farms Waygate right here, and we're going to head over to this merchant. And again, let's just check the marker. If you're in Wolf Farm, it's telling you to enter here. You could enter here as well. So it's up to you. All right. Now, what I'm doing, because I have bad form, is I'm going to leave my marker up, but I'm going to fly to a point that is outside of the village. You do not want to drop down in the center of the village because, you're a vampire. They're going to attack you, plus the vendors are going to run from you. You should be in human form. So we'll just pick somewhere outside the gates out here, and if we got to clear any mobs, let's just go ahead and do that then. Here we go. Then we're going to go into human form. And now we're human form. And we're going to go in and visit the vendors. All right? Little slow. But you have your gem vendor. And we're looking for the herb and potion vendor. Now, the other ones, lower level ones, they cost you copper. These cost you silver. So you can't get morning lily, which I have, and snowflower seeds, which I have, but I didn't want cotton seeds, all right? Now I have the settings here where the restock is going to be fast, but I have enough silver to get started. We're going to choose cotton purchase, and they're stocked up with 3, so I can get 3 of those seeds for half my 300 silver. So almost 150 silver. So anyways, it is what it is. I have the settings that I have here, and now we're out of stock and we have to wait for restock. Now I just simply go to a place where I can go back into bat form. You see that you're scaring off the merchants and you can get attacked in that time frame. So are there any other vendors that sell seeds? While we have some daylight, let's fly over to this vendor that is in the city here. And we need to be, once again, we need to be in human form. So we can start at the Silver Light Hills Waygate, or you can start down here. It's up to you. We're going to be in bat form. So let's get there now. When I used to come over here in wolf form, it was long and painful. So did I mark that? No. Let's set our waypoint. Let's aim that direction and start auto flying. Might speed through this. So, have your coin on yourself. We're in bat form, but you're going to need to be in human form to visit this vendor. And you're going to need to be in human form to come in the town. And you've seen in previous episodes some failed attempts, because if the scholars see you, paladins, etc., they will unmask you from human form and everyone attacks you. And it's not very fun. So when you're in bat form, the vendor shop is right here. So you find a place where you can drop down right in front of the door, and then before you go in, change to human form. Right, because you have to be in human form. Stay away from things there. And city herb and potion. So in here you can buy the seeds for Sacred Grape. You need to have the Gold Sun coin. So we send hunters out to farm this quite a bit. With my settings, I can buy 2. That's how much the vendor has for 80 of the Gold Sun coins. So I'm going to buy 1. I'm going to buy 1 of the Ghost Shroom Spores. And then I now need to get more. So I have hunters that are over here getting that. You can also buy Silver Resistant Potion, which I never had enough Gold Sun in the beginning before I started making my own. And you can buy Blood Rose. So it's relatively cheap, but still I make my own now, and I'm trying to save these things up, to get more seeds and other things that the vendors can and will offer in the area. All right. So there are vendors all over. This is just, I'm not going to go around and risk getting caught, but there's vendor shop there. These guys, I don't think see you. Well, if they do, we'll kill them. We'll kill everyone. There's a vendor over there. Let's just go in. Don't think this one sells. Yeah, you have a gem in your book here, and I have all of those. So the one for herbs is right in front of the hanging post, and that works fine. All right, so I'm going to run back over here. I'm pretty safe right here, I think. Get to bat form. There's a delay, so if they're around you, they will disrupt your bat form and wreak holy havoc. So that is the vendor that's located right here in the Brighthaven Trade District, right? So I have hunters that come over here for Gold Sun, for fresh fish, and other good things. Here's where I farm Sacred Grapes. Now we're going to start growing our own, and hopefully things are going to get better and easier for us. All right, we're back at our base where we originally started our farm, and it was pretty much focused on just making blood rose, right? And that was a thing that we were having trouble with during the beginning part of the game. Then we recently created another base up here to do more farming, And so here we have blood rose, we have just other things going. I'm not going to go through every one of these, cotton, etc., right? But a lot of blood rose because I go through a lot of it when we're going through. So, and then, just go through harvest. I set up these rows this way so I can go through and I can only harvest what I need, and I'm not disrupting other things. So go through and just pick up enough of the flowers, the herbs, the things that you need. These are not done yet? Yeah, they are. So sacred grape. So things got a lot easier. Snowflower, more blood rose, cotton, and then ghost room, which we recently picked up at a vendor. Both cotton and ghost room we got at that vendor in the city a moment ago. Actually, a while ago, because I took a break and have things grow while I'm doing other things, like incursions, Rift 2 incursions. So we're going to put these things away. We're going to need a larger area, or we take what we want. You can build your boxes up, so you just have seeds and things like that are in here, and then you go back to base, your primary, wherever your primary base is. Mine's still down here. I'm going to build another base outside of the farm where I want to move more centrally to the map. But actually we're upstairs. We're keeping our herbs upstairs. So go in here and drop off the flowers, right? So we picked up seeds during that harvest. So we got spores and things like that. So you can go through and you can pull out seeds as you're picking up your stuff here. And I'm not going to do that right now. And then again, I keep seeds as I'm harvesting in a separate place so that I can manage my farm. All right? Okay, I think that's going to conclude this episode. So I wanted to do something on plants, herbs. That was a previous episode. And then on farming. I waited late to get into farming. I wish I wouldn't have. So lessons learned. And now this video log is going to help our team's next playthrough. All right, and hopefully yours as well. Again, comments down below. Feedback is always great. Your ideas, the things that you do, the tips and tricks, even pointing to other sources. There's so many great content providers out there in various games that we play. It's really amazing. So thanks again for watching, and until the next episode, happy gaming.